It's your confidence. Your confidence. Your confidence. Confidence.
Hi everyone, it's Adyel here and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a chit chat get ready with me / makeup tutorial for you guys on this look right here, and this video is actually being sponsored by Deck of Scarlet, so I do want to thank them for sponsoring this video. I am actually going to my first day of my sophomore year in college today. I know it's a little late, but that's because my school does quarter systems instead of semesters, so we start in October, and I am so excited. This is the look, and here's a little preview of the fit. But yeah, I'm actually about to film another video before I head out, so I'm gonna wrap this up. Before we get started, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, be sure to comment down below all of your thoughts. I love reading your comments and I try to respond to as many as possible. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm trying now to post every Wednesday and Saturday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, and we're gonna see if I can gradually get back to Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And without further ado, if you want to see how I got this look, please keep on watching. Okay guys, so I just filled in my brows and prepped my lids just using some concealer. I used Too Faced Born This Way today to carve out my brows and prep my lids. Okay, so now for the eyes, I'm so excited. Today I'm using my Deck of Scarlet subscription. I've worked with them before, but for those of you who don't know what Deck of Scarlet is, it is a makeup line and subscription service, and basically you pay $29.95 every other month and you get this entire box. So every 2 months a Deck of Scarlet will collaborate with an influencer, and they call that influencer their artist-in-chief. So for this specific palette, the artist-in-chief is Raven Elise, so it comes with a little information card from her. This subscription service is also cruelty-free and paraben-free. So this season's box came with an eyeliner. Then we have the little palette here, which I love because we're gonna be creating our entire look with this. So here's the packaging. It is super sleek, and you open one flap, and here we have 3 eyeshadows, a highlight, and a blush. So the first shadow is Vibes. We have a Zaya, which I'm definitely going to be using today. We have Bomb, and then the highlight is Literally, and then we have a Bay blush. Go ahead. Oh my god, I barely touched those. So beautiful. And then there's the blush, and then on the other flap you lift it up and there's 2 lip shades. So we have Shambles and Rant. I have a special link for you guys in the description. You can get this palette for 30% off or $21, and that's for your first palette. And also, if you're a new subscriber, you can pick your first palette. So if this is necessarily not your favorite, you can pick the other ones that they have. They also ship to the USA, Canada, and the UK. And if you don't want to subscribe to the subscription, you can simply just purchase this palette if you love it, or any of the palettes on their site. And yeah, so we're gonna get started with our eye look today first. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with this shade Vibes, and this brush does have a little bit of excess brown on it, but this shade is pretty light. It looks lighter on camera. It's definitely a bone shade. It has a little bit of darkness to it, so I'm just gonna take this and try and work this into my crease. I already know I'm gonna go in with the Zaya shade right all over the lid, so we're just gonna put a wash of color in the crease and then add more colors if we need to. It always depends on the look. Sometimes I put the lid shade first and then work from there, but most times I do transition first. To give just a little more color, I'm gonna go in with my bronzer, just since there isn't a really defined transition shade in this palette. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take Zaya on my fingers. This is like a rosy, kind of burnt orange. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's absolutely beautiful. And I'm just gonna place this on the lid, literally all over. That pigment, girl. And I'm kind of like fading this upwards just a little bit. I'm gonna try it with a little brush just to see. Ooh, the brush actually gives it more payoff. So I definitely feel like the transition is too light. So I'm gonna go in with some browns and really try and darken this up. I actually think I'm gonna add some liner to this look, and I think I'm gonna wet this shadow as well. just wetting it so that it sticks on just a little bit better. So now I'm gonna go in with my Deck of Scarlet eyeliner. This is a long-lasting liquid eyeliner in Throwback Black. First of all, that tip looks so precise and good. Goes on so smoothly. Ooh, I actually really like that. I'm just gonna create a little wing. I love how easy this pen is. Like, seriously, usually I don't like pens for doing my wing or like felt tip liners, like my Stila one. I'll never do a wing with it. Like, I usually like liquid liners, but this is so beyond easy and I'm obsessed. It just glides on and it's not like super pigmented at first, but it's really easy to build up, and it's so easy to create a faded out, very precise wing, which I love. It's my favorite kind of wing. Wow, I'm like shockingly so impressed. I'm delightfully so surprised with this. Wow. So I'm just gonna put more of Zaya just to re-accentuate that color. Now I'm gonna wipe my face and I'm gonna pop lashes on. Before I put my lashes on, I'm also going to just apply some moisturizer and then my primer just to let it soak into the skin. I've been loving, of course, my Makeup Forever smoothing primer. I'm just rubbing this all into the skin and I'm gonna let that sit. For today's lashes, I'm going in with my V Beauty Store lashes in Hazel. They are my new faves, and I also got some new lash glue. This is my favorite lash glue ever. It's the Duo Lash Glue. These lashes are literally everything, like everything. You can use code Adyel for money off your V Beauty Store order. They are one of my favorite lash brands. They are definitely like a low-key indie brand, but they are so beyond good. Literally, I've never had a lash from them that I don't like. They're more natural ones, like I remember I would wear to school all the time in the beginning of the year. And now these, like, whew. And there's a siren in every video. While I'm waiting for those lashes to dry, I am going to prep line my upper lash line. And I don't know if I want black on my lower just yet. I'm also gonna go ahead and take my Better Than Sex mascara and give my lashes a coat. I've been trying to get in the habit of doing this lately. I usually put mascara after I put my lashes on already, but I've tried my best to stop just so that I can increase the longevity of my lashes even more. Yes, I didn't know if I would like these lashes with winged liner too, because they're pretty dramatic. You know what I'm talking about. Like, you have specific lashes that you like without liner, then some with liner, and then some that just work for both. This looks like they'll work for both. I'm just not gonna push them up as much as I do when I'm not wearing liner. Like, I usually push them up further, but I'm gonna leave them sitting more straight. And then of course right now it looks a little crazy because I don't have any base makeup on. Okay, so I'm gonna open up my little Sephora bag. I'm actually filming a haul after this, so I kind of want to speed through my face so I'll have enough time for that. But the other day I finally got the Fenty foundation Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation, and I'm beyond excited. Like, you guys don't even know. I put off getting this for so long, and then the other day I was like, I'm finally gonna get it, and I'm in the shade 270 Nude. I'm so shocked that I matched myself, but so I used this the other day and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. The shade might look a little bit dark at first on camera, but don't worry, because in real life it matches. I always look so much lighter on camera because of my lights. So I just squirted 2 to 3 pumps on my beauty blender. It's so stunning. And I'm just gonna make sure that I blend this down to my neck as well. And also, when you're blending your neck, make sure you go on your ear, on your jawline, because sometimes people will blend on their neck, but like only here. I love the finish of this. It's not too matte, soft matte is definitely the perfect description for it. You guys know I love dewy foundations. That's just me. I love the finish of them and I love how hydrating they usually feel. But honestly, this one is so hydrating and perfect in every way. I'm literally obsessed. So today, okay, now that I can talk a little bit more, I feel like I haven't really talked about anything other than makeup in this video, which is cool, but you know. So today's my first day of classes. I am actually really excited just because I haven't been to school in 4 months. So, you know, that's like the longest I've gone. Well, besides last year, I did it last year too because I'm going into my sophomore year. I'm just so excited. And I know I sound crazy, but because honestly, I wasn't too happy with my first year of college. Like, I honestly felt like it was a waste, and I'll probably get into that in another video because I want to do like updated college videos. But just because I was not really learning anything, I was doing math like ew. And honestly, that's just how it is in pretty much every college. You don't get started on your major until like second year, sometimes even third. By the way, I'm using Too Faced Born This Way concealer now in nude. But yeah, so now this year I'm excited to see if it's more worth it. I'm excited to learn more and get into my major. I'm majoring in beauty merchandising and marketing. You guys didn't know, but yeah, that's my major. And although I pretty much do it on YouTube and stuff, I'm excited to learn behind the scenes, more industry stuff. I'm just excited in general. It's been a long break and I'm just excited to have structure. Like, I'm filming right now for class and I plan on doing that before every class day. So I am really excited. Today it was actually supposed to thunder and rain. Like, the report looked like it was gonna thunder and rain all day, but now it's just kind of cloudy and I don't know, it says it's gonna rain later. I woke up at like 12, so I don't know if it rains earlier. But yeah, I'm wearing like my little rain booties that I hauled from Fashion Nova in my last haul video. They're not like rain boots, but they have like a little plastic or something detail on them. They're actually super unique and super cool. Because I was like, oh, it's raining. But it's not. Should have known in LA. Thunderstorms, like that's so dramatic. Like, I should have expected that it wasn't going to be anywhere near New York or anything. But I'm sure it's a little wet on the ground, especially if it rained earlier. I'm actually glad it's not pouring because then the drivers here would go insane. It's crazy to see the difference in like drivers from state to state. I learned in the winter of New York, so I literally learned when there was ice and snow on the ground. I've driven in absolute pouring torrential downpour, so to see people like here like hesitate to drive even when it's drizzling, it's just kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm excited because it should be a little chillier today. And you know, I'm missing fall weather. Just a little bit. My mom was like, be grateful. And I know when I go back, I'm gonna be absolutely freezing. So I am grateful, but I went to Universal Horror Nights the other night and it was so fun. First of all, like, I haven't been to like a haunted house or anything like that since like 8th grade. And Universal Horror Nights is so fun. If you ever get the opportunity to go, please do. It's literally the most fun night ever. Like, I had an actual blast. But it was like 65 degrees and like, yeah, I'm spoiled now, so it was like a tad bit chilly at times. But then like after you start running, you're like sweating because it's like 65 degrees, you know? And it's just crazy how now I'll look at the weather and I'll be like, oh, 65 degrees, like I should probably bring a jacket. And when I lived in New York, it would be like, oh, 65 degrees, I can wear shorts tomorrow. It's just actually insane, the difference. Like, and I try my best to be grateful, but the thing is, you adapt. Like, your body gets so used to the new climate, and like it becomes cold, you know, when you're used to it being like 80 to 90, 60 is cold. Like, like I never understood why people wore like long sleeves in 70-degree weather and stuff, but here I am. So I'm just contouring a little bit. I use my Too Faced chocolate bronzer, but I'm actually gonna take this MAC bronzing palette just for a little bit of a heavier bronze. I don't even know which classes I have today, but I'm excited, and I also have to figure out how I start my online class, because I'm taking one of those. I think I have my classes for my major today, which I'm actually excited about. Okay, so now I'm going to go back into the Deck of Scarlet palette, and I'm going to take this Bay blush, and I'm just going to take a little tap of it, because it is, yep, see? It is on the darker side, but it is absolutely stunning. Like, I freaking love that. But, ooh, a little does go a long way, as you can see. I'm just gonna blend that out. I love dark blushes. That's so pretty. I'm just gonna bake around here just because it's a little too forward for my liking. And I'm gonna use translucent powder later to lighten that up, so ignore this. I'm just gonna bake there a little bit. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take the highlight, and literally it is a beautiful gold shade. It looks like it might be a little dark, but oh, that's beautiful for the inner corner. Oh my god. I'm gonna put this on the brow bone. I don't know what I want for dinner today. So now I'm gonna work on the lower lash line. I'm gonna take my bronzer first and smoke that out. I still don't know if I want a black lower lash line eyeliner. And I'm also gonna add a little bit of spice, and I'm gonna take Bay, which is the blush shade, and also smoke that under the lower lash line just to tie in the look a little bit more, and just the tiniest amount of that. And I also want to take Zaya and put that towards the inner corner. I'm gonna go ahead and do my lower lash line mascara. I actually do think I want some black in the lower lash line. This is the LA Girl Ultimate Eye Intense Stay Auto Liner, and this is so good. I was obsessed with the Marc Jacobs highliner for a while, and this is a perfect dupe for that. Just putting black like halfway to connect into the wing. Also just gonna go in with my liner one last time just to cover the lash band. So now going in with that literally highlight. Ooh, it actually looks beautiful. Oh my god. Actually looks absolutely stunning. I freaking adore that. I'm gonna take my brush and dust this all away, and also use it to blend the cheeks, make it look seamless. I didn't know if this highlight would look good or not because it looks a little dark, but it looks beautiful. Okay, so now it's time for lips, and I think I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, but I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips first. I'm gonna line them with my LA Girl Perfect Precision Lip Liner in Bare. This has been my favorite lip liner lately. Yeah, but what I was saying before is that I have no idea what I want for dinner today. I was thinking maybe getting a Subway footlong and then like eating one half and then saving the other half for later. I don't know. Also lately I've been overlining my lips, and I've been loving the way it looks. If you don't love it, I'm sorry, but I love it, and that's all that matters. Like, I would never get my lips done ever just because I feel like it would not fit my face at all. Like, I would look crazy just because my face shape, like, it would not fit. And my lips are already pretty pouty, like, for the most part, so I would just look like absolutely insane. So I like just overlining them, and I think I get away with it. And I think the size of my lips fits my face shape. So anyway, rambling. I'm gonna go in with Shambles. Ooh, that feels so good. And I'm just gonna go in with this on my finger. Ah, that's beautiful. Super nude. And I'm gonna take a little of the shade Honey Love, just because I feel like this is too nude. And with the eyes, I feel like this just needs a pop. I mean, this is not Honey Love. I'm sorry. This is Velvet Teddy. And then I'm going to just blend. And I'm going to spray my face with the Glam Glow spray. I've been loving this one just because it's so fine. I'm also going to go in with the highlight one more time. So this is the final look. I am absolutely obsessed with it. I feel like it is so sultry. I love the liner. I'm glad that I added the liner for sure. It definitely made the look. Be sure to check out Deck of Scarlet and sign up for the subscription or purchase the palette. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.